Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Mr. Week channel. In today's video, I want to show you actually how can you be successful and what type of skills you need to have. So whether you are in need of some inspiration to start your own business or whatever you want to make, or you want to learn how to become successful or rich or millionaire, whatever is your dream. So take a look how these famous folks made it to the top. Stay tuned. I want to tell you how did I got actually some inspiration, even for me to be a vlogger, to make videos. I learned and how others did or how they succeeded in life. And one person, for example, I can tell you that I look, he was Oprah Winfrey. So I look for some inspiration actually even for my videos. How could I be successful of something that I like to do? And I looked to this person actually. The first person who came to my mind actually was Oprah Winfrey. Family wealth isn't the secret to this billionaire person and media mavens and parallel success. Now she's worth an estimated, I think, $3.1 billion. Oh my goodness, I can't even dream of that. That is not my goal anyway. According actually to Forbes, Oprah Winfrey was born to a teenager, single mother in Mississippi. In an interview with Barbara Walters, she talked about not having running water or electricity in growing up. That shocked me actually when I read that. And she focusing on school, participating in beauty pageants, and then working at a radio station. Winfrey was able actually to enter the media world. She got a big break in television as a host for the local Baltimore talk show. People Are Talking, that was the name of that show. Later came the Oprah Winfrey Show, which entered national syndication in 1996. In a 2001 taping of the Oprah Winfrey Show, Winfrey shared some tips on making the shift to a wealth mindset. And the whole idea, I think, of having wealth is not letting wealth use you, but you use it. I agree with that, she said. Being a person who has come from outhouse and very poor circumstances, I can assure you that the more money you get, it really doesn't change you unless you are the kind of person who is defined by money. And I agree with his words, because I can see myself in that. So it doesn't matter how famous or popular you are, is the person that you are is more important for me personally. So Howard Schultz is someone I feel who did it really, really well. So man and CEO Howard Schultz talks about the company's good of hiring 10,000 military story spouses. So the Starbucks chairman and CEOs Howard Schultz helped Starbucks becomes the company what it is today, a giant coffee retailer with 20,000 retail stores in 73 countries and a market valued of about $85,000 billion today, according to Forbes. This successful businessman, who boasts a net worth of $2.9 billion, wasn't born into wealth actually. In an interview with Dr. Mukund Rajan of the Group Executive Council, Schultz discussed his childhood and what it was like growing with less. He said when he was 7 years old, experienced something that deeply affected me, that I can carry with me every single day, he said. After that is the scar and the shame of being a poor kid living in a government subsidized housing. Schultz said his father became a broken man after working in many dead-end jobs that offered neither money nor respect. But this hardship seemed to motivate Schultz to become the success he is today. And that it should be for you, or even for me today as well. Schultz said, "I never dreamed would be in a position one day to be part of a company where I would have the authority, let alone build a company," said Schultz. "What I have tried to do is build the kind of company that my father never got a chance to work for." Isn't that a good example for all of us? So whatever is your dream, whatever you want to do, you can do it, but only you can do it. So perhaps whatever type of family you come or background, it doesn't matter. You can succeed or do the way that you like it. Another person that I looked out, he was for Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren, as we know, for its polo shirts and high-end ties, Ralph Lauren fashion brand is easily recognizable on the streets. But did you know that there was a time when the iconic fashion designer couldn't even afford clothes? Would you believe that? As a kid, he said, "I was always into clothes, but I didn't have the money to buy them." Lauren told fellow billionaire Oprah Winfrey this back in 2002 interview, "When I get my brother's handmade gowns, there was an energy in me that made me say, I want to get my own things, to make my own statement. Somewhere along the line, my exposure through movies to a world I hadn't known turned into something really, really big."
Congratulations!
And that something big is now a fashion brand with a market value of nearly $8 billion today. According to Forbes, as for Lauren, his worth of a cool $5.9 billion and is considered one of the richest fashion icons today. Good example. Another person that I look and I choose is the Larry Ellison. Oracle founder and former CEO Larry Ellison was born in New York City, but grew up in a lower middle class community on the south side of Chicago. He said, "I never complained again living in a bad neighborhood after moving from the lower east side of Manhattan to a still worse neighborhood on the south side of Chicago," said Ellison in an interview posted on the Academy of Achievement's website. "After my 9-month, I kept my mouth shut about the neighborhood." A 1997 Vanity Fair profile on Ellison described his childhood home as a cramped, walked-up apartment. According to the article, Ellison was raised by his great aunt and great uncle, who was once successful in real estate but lost everything in the Depression. What a surprise. Although he came from modest beginnings, Ellison is now a multi-billionaire worth $61.8 billion. Oh my goodness, I can't even dream of that. Even money is not for me my goal. And Oracle has a market value of almost $183 billion, reports Forbes. Oh my goodness, that is so much money. Could he give me just $1 million, please?
So expensive!
If you watch my video, why not? I would be so grateful. Everyone works hard and maybe a little cleverly as the opportunity to make almost anything possible, said Ellison in the Academy of Achievement interview. That's the American dream. So like Ellison did achieve his dreams, so you and so can me, we can. Depends whatever you want. Money is not my dream. I want to succeed by making videos. What is your dream?
Good question.
So I want to share this with all of you guys because, for example, my dreams was to be a vlogger, make videos for YouTube, or even take care of my own clothes. And it's not easy. And by looking and reading to these people, actually, I can see myself there because that's what I want to do. So I want to be a good example for you guys. But I want to tell you, like I did, and I had to start somewhere else. These people, they started somewhere else, and some of them, they come from poor people. So you can do it as well. Hope you enjoy the video. Hope you are all okay. Hope you are all okay, as we still are here with the virus. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe so you will help me out, and I would be so grateful. I really appreciate that you watch, guys. Hope you are all okay, and I hope to see you next time again.